We are jumping straight in. Right now, before anything else, you and I are going to run a quick circulation check on your legs. 30 seconds. No standing, no gadgets, just 5 honest answers that will reveal exactly what is happening inside your veins at this very moment. You begin with 5 points, a perfect score. For every symptom I describe that matches your experience, you lose a point. Ready? Here we go. Number 1, think about your feet right now. Are they chilly? Not because the house is cold, but because they always seem to run cool. You could be sitting in a sunlit room in the middle of August and your toes still feel like they belong in a freezer. That persistent coldness means your blood is struggling to complete the long round trip to the tips of your toes and back. If your feet are chronically cold, take away 1 point. Number 2, by dinner time on a regular day, not a day of heavy yard work or a long shopping trip, just a normal Tuesday, do your legs feel like they are filled with wet cement? That dragging heaviness means blood and fluid are settling into your lower legs because the return flow back to your heart has slowed to a trickle. If that heavy, tired feeling sounds familiar, subtract another point. Number 3, check your ankles tonight after you take off your shoes and socks. Are they puffy? Do you see deep red grooves pressed into your skin where the sock elastic sat? Does that favorite pair of loafers slip on easily at 7 in the morning but feel impossibly tight by 7 in the evening? Those are telltale signs that fluid is accumulating where it should not. If you recognize any of that, minus 1 more. Number 4, have you been woken up at 2 in the morning by a sudden, vicious cramp that seizes your calf like a fist? You grab your leg, try to flex your foot, and wait in agony until the spasm finally lets go. Those nighttime cramps strike because your muscles are desperate for oxygen, and oxygen can only get there through your blood. When flow drops, cramps take over. If you know that pain, lose another point. Number 5, look at the backs of your knees, your calves, your ankles. Do you see clusters of tiny purple veins that were not there 5 years ago? Or thick, ropey veins that bulge under the surface? New or worsening visible veins are a warning flag from your circulatory system. If you see them, subtract your last point. What is your number? 5 out of 5 means your leg circulation is solid. Today will help you protect it. 3 or 4 means your body is waving a yellow flag, early warnings that this is the ideal moment to act. 2 or lower means you need to pay close attention to everything coming next. But listen to me carefully. A low score is not bad news. It is actually the most exciting starting point because it means you have the greatest room for rapid, noticeable improvement. Pause this video right now, write your score in the comments. This is your day 1 number, your personal benchmark. In 2 weeks, you are going to retake this test and compare. I want you to see the change with your own eyes. Welcome back. Now let me tell you why this matters far more than you might think. Poor leg circulation is not just about discomfort. It is the first domino in a chain that can steal your independence. When blood pools and stagnates in your lower legs day after day, your muscles weaken. Weak legs mean unsteady balance. Unsteady balance means falls. Falls mean fractures. And fractures at our age often mean a walker, a wheelchair, or worse, someone else deciding how you spend your days. That cold, heavy, swollen feeling in your legs is not a minor inconvenience. It is the opening chapter of a story nobody wants to live. But here is the good news. You can rewrite that story starting today from your chair in under 10 minutes. I am going to teach you 3 completely seated exercises that transform your leg muscles into active blood pumps. You can do every single one from your favorite armchair, a kitchen chair, or even a park bench. After the exercises, stick around for 3 bonus circulation secrets, including a common vegetable that naturally widens your blood vessels and a seemingly harmless evening habit that is quietly choking your veins. First, 60 seconds of science so everything clicks. Your heart has no trouble sending blood downward to your legs. Gravity helps with that. The real engineering challenge is getting that blood back up to your chest. To solve this, your veins contain tiny flap-like valves that only open in one direction, upward. They act like one-way gates, preventing blood from sliding back down. Brilliant system. But as the decades pass, those valves lose their spring. They stop sealing properly, blood leaks backward, pools in your calves and ankles, and creates all the symptoms we just tested for. Here is the crucial piece. The only force capable of pushing blood upward through those weakening valves is the physical squeezing action of your muscles. When a leg muscle contracts, it clamps down on the veins running through it and forces blood upward like toothpaste through a tube. When you sit perfectly still, this pump goes dormant, blood stalls, circulation nosedives. Researchers tracked blood flow in the major vein behind the knee during uninterrupted sitting. Within half an hour, flow velocity measurably declined. After 60 minutes of stillness, it plummeted by roughly half. In healthy people with no diagnosed vein issues, half the normal flow gone, simply from sitting on the couch watching a game show. This stagnant environment is precisely where dangerous blood clots form. It is why flight attendants remind you to flex your feet over the Atlantic. It is why nurses get you walking hours after surgery. But here's the thrilling part. Those same studies showed that a mere 20 seconds of targeted calf muscle activation was enough to restore blood flow nearly all the way back to normal. 20 seconds. That is shorter than a commercial break. The exercises I am about to show you harness exactly this mechanism. They wake up the pump, get blood surging, and they do it without you ever leaving your seat. We are counting down from exercise 3 to number 1, saving the most powerful for last. Exercise 3, the seated march. Plant yourself in a solid chair, feet flat, back tall, shoulders relaxed. Now lift your right knee a few inches, just enough to clear the seat, then set it down. Lift the left knee. Set it down. You are marching while seated. 2 details turn this from pointless leg wiggling into an effective circulation driver. First, engage with purpose. Do not fling your leg upward carelessly. Tighten the front of your thigh deliberately as you raise each knee. You should feel the quadriceps muscle activate with every lift. Second, lower your foot back to the floor quietly and slowly. If you hear it smacking the ground, you are rushing. A silent, controlled descent means the muscle is doing work in both directions. Keep the tempo steady, about 1 lift per second. Think metronome, not race car. Rhythmic, consistent movement is what your veins respond to best. Aim for 60 seconds, roughly 30 lifts per side. Near the end, notice a gentle warmth building in your upper legs. That heat is oxygen-rich blood flooding into muscles that were sitting idle moments ago. Avoid the common error of leaning back and swinging your legs with momentum. Sit tall and let the muscles earn every inch. Exercise 2, the seated leg extension with toe point. This movement is a 2-for-1 deal. You activate your thigh pump and your calf pump in a single flowing motion. Same chair position. Slowly extend your right leg forward until the knee is as straight as comfort allows, roughly parallel to the ground. Once it is out there, point your toes away from you, like you are reaching for something on the far side of the room with the tip of your foot. Feel the calf tighten. Hold that squeeze for 2 seconds. Then pull your toes back toward your shin. Feel the calf stretch and release. Now bend the knee slowly and bring the foot back to the floor. Here is what just happened beneath your skin. Straightening the knee forced your quadriceps to contract, squeezing the thigh veins and pushing blood upward. Pointing the toes engage the calf, clamping down on the deep veins of the lower leg and driving more blood toward the heart. Flexing the toes back, relax the calf, letting those veins refill with fresh blood, primed for the next squeeze. You just performed a complete circulation sweep from ankle to hip in one smooth sequence. Alternate legs, 10 repetitions each side. If fully straightening the knee causes discomfort, extend only part way. The toe point is the most critical component. Even with a slightly bent knee, that calf contraction does powerful work. If the extension bothers you altogether, skip it. Keep your feet on the ground and simply point your toes forward, then pull them back. Forward, back. You still get that deep calf pump firing. Before we reach our number one exercise, if you are finding this valuable, tap the like button. That small action helps this video land in front of other people who need it. And if you have not subscribed yet, now is a great time. We release fresh, practical health guides every week. Thank you. Exercise 1. The seated calf pump. The second heart activator. This is the crown jewel, and it works differently from the other two. Forget counting individual reps. This is about sustained, rhythmic pumping, the closest you can get to walking without standing up. Sit tall, feet flat, hip width apart. Press the balls of your feet and toes firmly into the floor. Now raise both heels as high as they can go. Rise up onto the balls of your feet. At the top, squeeze your calves hard, then lower your heels back down with control. That is one pump. Let us do several together. Heels rise, squeeze at the peak, lower, again. Up, squeeze, down. Keep that rhythm going. Close your eyes for a moment and picture what is happening inside your calves. Each contraction wrings the deep veins the way you would wring water from a washcloth. Fluid surges upward through those one-way valves, propelled by raw muscular force. This is your second heart at work. Cardiologists do not use that term loosely. Your calves function as a genuine mechanical pump, and when they fire rhythmically, they can move blood at impressive speed. After 30 seconds, you may feel a burning sensation in the back of your lower legs. That burn is lactic acid, proof that the muscles are generating real circulatory power. If it becomes too intense, pause 10 seconds, then resume. 2 progressions for when the basic version becomes easy. First, try single leg pumps. Keep one foot flat and raise only the opposite heel. 20 pumps, then switch. Isolating one calf doubles the workload and produces a stronger squeeze. Only try this after the 2-legged version feels comfortable. Second, place a thick hardcover book under the balls of your feet, so your heels start slightly below toe level. This increases the range of motion, deepening the contraction, and amplifying the pump. This exercise earned the top spot because it requires absolutely nothing but your own 2 feet, and you can do it anywhere, anytime, for as long as you wish. During the evening news, while on the phone with your grandchildren, sitting at the kitchen table waiting for coffee to brew. Every single pump launches a fresh wave of blood toward your heart. Here is your daily plan. Seated march, 60 seconds. Leg extension with toe point, 10 reps per leg. Calf pump, 2 minutes. Total commitment, 5 to 6 minutes. Do the full sequence at least once daily, ideally in the afternoon or evening after fluid has had hours to settle in your legs. The calf pump can be repeated on its own as many times as you like throughout the day. One important timing note. Finish your routine at least 1 hour before bed. These movements mobilize fluid from your lower legs back into general circulation. Your kidneys will process that fluid, which means bathroom visits. Give yourself a buffer so your sleep stays uninterrupted. Now for the 3 bonus circulation secrets I promised you. Secret number 1, the hydration timing trick. Dehydrated blood is thick blood. Thick blood crawls, especially through the narrow veins of your lower legs. Most people unknowingly sabotage themselves by sipping almost nothing all morning and then gulping large glasses of water after supper. This backfires on both ends. During daylight hours, when your body most needs smooth-flowing blood, it is working with sludge. Then at night, all that late water causes swollen ankles and repeated bathroom trips. The fix is called front-loading. Drink a full glass first thing in the morning, before breakfast. Maintain steady intake through the early hours. By mid-afternoon, the bulk of your daily water should already be in your system. Then taper off as evening approaches. Your blood stays fluid during active hours. Your nights stay dry and restful. Secret number 2, one food that opens your veins and one habit that crushes them. The food is beets. Beetroot is packed with natural nitrates your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. Wider vessels mean less resistance and smoother flow. You do not need them daily. 2 or 3 servings a week creates a noticeable difference. Roast them, toss them in a salad, or blend the juice with a little apple juice to soften the earthy taste. The harmful habit is one almost everybody does without thinking: crossing your legs. When you drape one leg over the other, you compress the major veins behind both knees, pinching the main highway blood needs to travel. Most people cross their legs in the evening, the exact window when circulation is already at its lowest. Tonight, consciously keep both feet on the floor. Your veins will thank you. Secret number 3, the 20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes of sitting, give your legs 20 seconds of action. 10 quick calf pumps, a few marching lifts, even just pressing your feet firmly into the floor. 20 seconds is all it takes to reset the circulation clock and restore healthy blood flow velocity. Set a gentle reminder on your phone. If you sit 10 hours across a typical day, that is 30 opportunities to flush fresh blood through your legs. Over a full week, that adds up to over 200 mini resets that would never have happened otherwise. Small interruptions, massive cumulative impact. Let us bring it back to where we began. You wrote a number in the comments at the start of this video. That number is not a verdict. It is not a sentence. It is your starting line. Here is my challenge. Do these 3 exercises once today. Adopt the 3 bonus habits. Repeat daily for 2 weeks. Then rewind to the beginning of this video and retake the test with honest answers. I am confident your score will climb. Your feet may feel warmer, your ankles may slim down by evening, those 2 in the morning cramps may finally release their grip. Every point you regain is concrete proof that your body is responding and your independence is getting stronger. When you retake the test, come back to the comments and share your before and after. Something like, started at 2, now sitting at 4. I read every single comment, and your progress could be the spark that motivates someone else to begin. If this video helped you, hit the like button and share it with anyone who mentions tired, heavy legs. They may have no idea a seated solution this simple exists. If you have not yet subscribed, join us. New practical guides built for real life every single week. Your legs have carried you through every important moment of your life. Every walk down the aisle, every trip to the park with grandchildren, every step through your front door. Now it is your turn to carry them. I will see you in the next video.